Chapter 743. I, Ahidjan Tom, humbly present myself before His Highness the Duke of Diarca. He was a sage, revealing his face after removing the pilgrim's robe. There was a prolonged silence as everyone was rendered speechless, each astonished for various reasons. The situation was tense, especially since the sage had now directly approached Duke Diarca. Unable to move immediately, Ever and Pruel, along with the other hidden members near the water wheel, exchanged brief, intense glances. The sage, with a respectful yet detached tone, broke the silence. Your Grace, I apologize for disturbing your rest. Although these circumstances are alarming, I swear by the God who oversees only the truth, the events of today are neither the fault of this man nor the pitiable citizens of our empire. Your merciful Grace, may I request your ear for our story? Oh, they said he is a master of brainwashing, but his tongue is truly something else. Could probably tie a ribbon and even skip rope with it. Finn, hiding behind the water wheel, couldn't hide his incredulous amusement. Revlin, similarly amused, tried to suppress his laughter upon hearing Finn's comment. Unaware of the boys' exchange, the sage remained kneeling, awaiting Duke Diarca's response. Onlookers alternated their gaze between the sage, who bore a kind and truthful demeanor, and Ever, who had just made a dramatic entrance by happily smashing people and trees alike. What on earth is going on? How can a woman wave her hand and shatter a tree? This is terrifying. She must be no ordinary person, definitely an awakener. An awakener in the capital? Could it be the cavalry? Ever, out of uniform, became the suspect of the crowd's speculation. They debated whether she belonged to the cavalry or not, arguing that if she did, the cavalry should be held responsible for the violence and destruction in the Fourth Wall District. Duke Diarca, in his own way, silently observed the scene from behind Keol. The shrewd Duke's thoughts were inscrutable to everyone, even the quick-witted Pruel. Seeing the hostile and wary gazes directed at Ever, Pruel clenched his fist. Regardless of what anyone said, Ever maintained a stoic expression, but it was hard for Pruel to do the same. Even when his father had announced he would do something despicable, he could laugh it off, but now he was too angry and upset to maintain his transformed state. Deciding it was best to retreat and return to his original form, he carefully began to move away. However, before Pruel could move, someone stepped forward and a roar of furious outburst followed. How dare you spout such nonsense? Huh? What? Pardon? The one who had shouted and clenched his fist was none other than Keol de Diarca. You go, Keol. The murmuring nobles were stunned, gaping at him in disbelief. The nearby knights were equally shocked. What's this? Has he finally lost his mind? Finn squinted his eyes and circled his temple with his finger, implying insanity. Revlin's wide-eyed, bewildered expression mirrored the statement. The sage, too, seemed startled and rarely blinked his eyes several times before reopening his mouth. Sir Diarca, whom perchance are you referring to? Shut up, you cunning wretch! How dare you call my name without knowing me well? Do you expect me to just watch you spouting nonsense and disrupting the atmosphere as soon as you arrive? I'm not, Sir Diarca, but rather to His Grace, Duke Diarca. Before the sage could finish his sentence, Keol mercilessly cut him off. Quiet! I forbade you to speak my father's or my name with that mouth. Keol stomped his feet in a fit of rage, almost as if trying to prevent the sage's words from reaching his father in a mischievous manner. No, Father, it seems today is not a day for rest. Why bother with these strange individuals who keep appearing? Let's return. What exactly was Keol de Diarca trying to do? His behavior seemed maddeningly suspicious, but on the other hand, the earlier peculiar behavior of Baron Renbow made it difficult to dismiss Keol's actions as merely bizarre. Did Keol know something about the situation? People were extremely confused. It became clear that Keol wasn't shouting at the surrounding nobles, but They, gripped by unease, closed their mouths and just rolled their eyes quietly. Thanks to Keol's ability to attract attention, Pruel also quietly retreated and returned to his original form. Keol the Diarca, truly an unpredictable character. I'm not sure what he intends, but perhaps he's similar to me or Revlin. I mustn't judge people solely by rumors in the future. Pruel, you can judge Keol based on the rumors. Keol, what are you doing? In a situation where strange things are happening, if someone comes forward to speak about it, shouldn't we at least listen? Especially since the deputy commander of the cavalry, not in uniform, was seen harming someone in broad daylight. Duke Diarca's thinly veiled gaze swept over Ever's face. He remembered Ever's face from a party they had attended recently. It was Ever who was exposed, but it was Keol who turned pale at the mention of the cavalry. He tried to persuade his father in a very loud voice. Father, I don't know who that woman is, but I think he's more suspicious than Baron Renbow. I'm convinced that you will be in danger if you converse with him. So, please don't go near or talk to him. Perhaps your condition is already... Keol. With just his name, the Duke quieted his son and then squinted his eyes while looking at Keol's pestering face. You seem to have discovered something while observing Baron Renbow. Is that right? Keol's eyes twitched for a moment. His arrogant face appeared to others as if hiding a deep scheme, but in reality, no one there correctly sensed that this was not the case. Are you causing a commotion because this is something you cannot discuss here? That is... Duke Diarca, Your Grace, what a place to meet you. At the moment Keol barely managed to open his mouth, a soft voice cut through the air, drawing everyone's attention. The people turned to see a face that had been the talk of the town for the past few months. That's definitely Revlin Shan Apeto, the third son of Apeto who joined the cavalry. And the red-haired one standing in front. Where have I seen that face before? Who was it? Duke Diarca's gaze, however, was not on Revlin but on the young man with red hair standing at the front. Seeing the first son of Thane here is quite a surprise. Haha, yes, now that I'm a full-fledged member of the cavalry, there is no place I shouldn't be. With those words, people realized that the youth before them was indeed the first son of Thane, a figure who had scarcely shown his face in social circles. Unlike Revlin, Pruel's face was not well known to the people, and that remained true even now during the ongoing trial of his father, Duke Thane. While Revlin had become a temporary member of the cavalry amidst a noisy scandal, Pruel had joined more quietly, seeking to protect Nipelin and to live away from the shadow of his family's name. Although his identity became somewhat known when he attended a party at the palace recently with his sister, there were still not many who could recognize his face at a glance. Perhaps that will change after today. Pruel didn't mind it. Despite having an ordinary appearance compared to the doll-like beauty of Revlin, his unignorable gaze and smile as he spoke betrayed his distinctive presence. I recently visited the Thane family's villa in Fort Wall district with my fellow cavalry members, including the deputy commander, and would you believe it? The very criminals who caused the recent explosion in the capital appeared here. As these are individuals we must capture to ensure the safety of the capital, we have come all the way here. If it's alright, maybe take that person kneeling over there into our custody? Despite being in the same cavalry, the background of being a scion of one of the four great Duke families held significant power in such places. Pruel felt this effect more acutely and overwhelmingly now than ever before.